I've been cooking and working either part-time or full-time in a restaurant or for someone else for over 20-something years.
There's just something about this food truck in the parking lot of the Ace Hardware store in Gray that you know just has to have good food.
But as far as country cooking, a lot of those recipes came from my mom, and I've tweaked some things.
This
Put down a lot of heat today. A little air conditioner ain't working too good.
is Julie Weprand, the owner and chef of Mama's Q, Stew, and Country Cafe.
I make my own recipe with Brunswick stew. My barbecue, I smoke it over pecan wood.
This Country Cafe advertising some good mac and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese is from scratch. I kind of started out with sweetie pies off of TV, you know, with her recipe, and then I tweaked it to my own, but it's made from scratch. It's nothing out of a box on that.
We'll take a bite ourselves, but first, let's take a look at your scores this week. Between the Bread, Michael's on Mulberry Street, 96. Fincher's Barbecue on Gray Highway, 98. The Hummingbird on Cherry Street, 95. Tucker's Barbecue on Broadway, 100. Benson's Steak and Sushi on South Houston Lake Road in Warner Robins, 90. Chick-fil-A on Highway 96 in Bon Air, 100. The KFC on North Columbia Street in Milledgeville, 100. And Huddle House on Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin, 85. Those are good scores this week.
You can't get it in the box. That's the way I like to fill up a box.
There's plenty to choose from on the menu at Mama's Q, Stew, and Country Cafe, which is open Tuesday through Thursday for lunch.
All right, guys, I've got my tray. It's eating time. I'm so excited to try this. Fried pork chops and some of Julie's homemade, made from scratch mac and cheese. We're gonna try both of them, but we gotta start with this fried pork chop. I'm just gonna pick it up and just take a big old bite out of it. Let's see how it is. Oh man. Woo!
Yeah, and that mac and cheese meeting the good eating criteria as well. And one thing that shows you Julie's passion for cooking
All right.
is that she goes to competitive competitions.
Everybody shares recipes and, you know, just sit down, just have a good time, you know, cook some food there and have a few drinks and just, you know, kick back.
And most importantly, her spot has a perfect health inspection score.
One thing is I don't try to cut corners. I don't try to, you know, fool anybody. I don't try to fool the health inspector. You know, we wash and clean and wear gloves and keep our temperatures like they should be. You just have to stay on top of it.
That's the way it has to be.
I'm the chef, owner, and the whole 9 yards. It's kind of, I think it's a little easier for me to do because I can, you know, stay on top of everything myself.
Mama's Q, Stew, and Country Cafe is making the grade this week. Until next time, this has been 41 NBC's Restaurant Report Card.
Good eating. That's good eating. That's good eating. If I had the chance to eat dinner there tonight, I would. For all your health inspection scores, just head to our website, 41nbc.com.